Yeah,
Oh, take a look at this. Montoya trying to get up through the field, now makes his move on Tracy, and that brings Franchitti in contact with Tracy. Franchitti comes way down on the inside to battle with Paul Tracy. Let that again last year. Here it is again. Franchitti and Tracy get together, second and third place, both in trouble.
A repeat,
but Franchitti is able to get it going again.
And I tell you, that was some great car control by Dario Franchitti. What he did is nearly impossible to keep the car going around the same arc of the corner. It was brilliant, but boy, I'm glad I'm not on the headset with Barry Green right now, Paul.
Oh man, I was just thinking, I was about to say, don't forget Houston last year where the two of them got together. And
or
bam.
St. Louis last year, for that fact, on the first lap going into turns 3.
Here were the two of them battling.
You can see Dario is as low as he possibly can go, Paul. Paul Tracy tried to take him down to the inside. Dario held his ground. Paul started to squeeze him. And trust me, you can't get on those rumple strips without serious consequences. And unfortunately, they made contact. Paul Tracy making heavy contact with the outside wall.
Oh, but a nice bit of a save for Franchitti. Wow.
Now you can see Dario moved up just a little bit, but when you're that low on the paint, the car will naturally wash up. He came up maybe a foot, but there just wasn't racing room to go through there side by side because Paul had left him no additional room.
You want to assign a fault there, Parker?
No, Paul, not at all.
Not to put you on the spot or anything.
Well, I tell you, it's one of those things. We saw it with Carpentier and Michael Andretti at Milwaukee. We've seen it in the past. We managed to see just earlier Greg Moore and Max Pappas get away with it, but as we see it, looks like Tracy just tried to stay as low as possible. Franchitti came up just a little bit, and when you're running that close at open-wheel cars, an inch is sometimes just too much, Paul.
Paul Tracy's second DNF this year as a result of an accident. Remember his incident at Long Beach. So Paul Tracy was running up in the top 3, as was his teammate, and they're out. We'll be back after this message. No word from your ABC station. More. Let's go to John Kernan.
And I'm with Barry Green. Barry, first of all, Paul okay, and then Dario came in and pitted. Is his car okay?
Yeah, Paul never spoke to us, but we saw him on the TV there, jump straight out, so I think he's okay. Dario's okay, everything seems okay. Of course, we won't know until we get back to speed again, but he came in and precautionary stop. They're still in 8th place and a long way to go, so he's looking pretty good. It's one of those racing incidents, you know. I mean, the two of them got together, just touched. It wasn't a big hit, but I think Paul probably thought Dario had backed off, and Dario was sort of trying to get out of there, but was too committed, and just one of those deals, really. But it's too bad because they're both running well, and I think it was summing up. It was looking like it's going to be a great finish here, but we've still got one in there and running strong.
Dario, before he pitted, had complained about a vibration, so that's why they decided to come on in and change all 4 tires. We'll have to wait and see if his car is okay once they get back up to speed. Dario, just an amazing finish, 3rd place, especially when you consider the contact that you had out on the racetrack with your teammate Paul Tracy.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I want to say is the contact was very, very unfortunate. You know, I got a run on Paul. He didn't want to give any ground. I hit a bump in 3, and that pushed my front over into him. Really, we were really too close, and something had to give. But you know, the guys today did a good job on both sides of the team. I feel sorry for Paul's guys. We both had a good car. We both were running up the front, and I think with a slightly different strategy we might have won. But we're going to take the points. We're very happy. I have to say I'm very happy for the guys at Hogan Racing. You know, they've been waiting a long time since here 2 years ago when we almost won the race. They deserve a podium. They've really been pushing hard for it. I feel happy for them. It was a good race today. It was incident filled.
But it was a good race, a lot of great competition out on the racetrack. Another guy with a good run is with Marty Reed.